Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And Washington has possession. Here's Washington coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Hartenstein against Smith, and it's Vince Williams with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball against Jones. Ball dishes to Levine. Jacks up a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
Jones. Rebound by Williams. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
To the middle. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Now, Ball. Following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Ball, the pass to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Hartenstein. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kelly Oubre comes in for Williams. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Pippen subbed in for Jones. Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Giddey finds Horton Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Here's Pippen. Rebound by Smith.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Pippen for 3. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Josh Giddey.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now here's Giddey. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Smith, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Pass to Coulibaly. 4 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Horton Tucker. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Pippen, and that one's on target from the wing.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down. Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Oubre can't get it to go. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Coulibaly. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Tries it from 19. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Buzelis. Goes back up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so is the Chicago Bulls. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The guard set is Giddey and White. Williams is out there with Levine, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Washington with the ball. 11-point game. And you were just talking about this coach, Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Giddey, no good. Wizards trail by 9. And it's Payne in the corner. Over Giddey. Hartenstein tips it back in. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Giddey. 9 points last game. And the slam by Williams.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Over Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Josh Giddey.
You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, that's you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And the Wizards making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Ball. Rebound by Williams. Wizards trail by 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. And there's the pass to White. Hartenstein against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Washington, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. Horton Tucker comes in for Coulibaly. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Washington. Oubre comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Washington. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Jones for 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ball against Jones. Ball with a wide open look. Rebound by the Wizards. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Chicago shooting 41% for the game. White drives in.
And that is how you finish a drive. Kobe White.
Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
2 minutes.
Jones, no luck. Jones has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Lonzo Ball 3rd.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
And the Bulls making a change here. Smith is checked in.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Hartenstein finds Williams. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Hartenstein finishes inside. Hartenstein's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He has 6. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over in the corner, Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Washington. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Smith outside. Back to Ball. Over Jones. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And Ball proving to be a knockdown threat from mid-range as well. A terrific shooter in that area.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Down low, here's Hartenstein. Smith with the defensive effort. Ball from long range. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Chicago was looking great right away. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out of their hot air balloon as they were outscored and outplayed, but they still cling to a 2-point advantage at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks to be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we saw.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So on the floor for Washington, Vince Williams out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Jones. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Ball. On the wing, Levine. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from DiVincenzo.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
White goes in. Good work there as it goes. White's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Jones, no luck.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 4 over Levine. The shot by Williams, no good.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's White, and it's blocked. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jones kicks to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Chicago leading. Chicago calls timeout.
For the Bulls. Please give a big round of applause.
And the Bulls with some changes. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Wizards, Charles Massey, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Pippen comes in for Vince Williams. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jones. Giddey goes in.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Payne passes to DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Chicago leading by 3. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Jones, no luck.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here is Smith, and it's blocked. Right side, Jones makes it off the glass.
Jones Jr.
Jones has got his second bucket.
By Dante DiVincenzo.
Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Giddey. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. The Bulls leading by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Giddey. Horton Tucker in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Giddey. And it's good, 2 points. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Beverly dishes to Jones. It's good. Jones has got his third basket of the night right there. The Bulls leading by 6. There's 1:26 left to play. the third. Williams passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Crafty at cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Horton Tucker uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Beverly for three. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
It's blocked. They retain possession. Stolen away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Beverly missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this.
45.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. White is out there with ball. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Put that bucket in no time at all. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Here's Coulibaly. Oubre with the steal. To the paint. DiVincenzo kicks to Payne. The 3. Payne with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Passes it to Ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. LaVine can't hit. Wizards trail by 8. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein, and he converts the layup. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
A floater. Ball no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Payne. And here is DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Coulibaly. Rebound, Washington.
suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Hartenstein passes to DiVincenzo. The quick look, no good that time.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's White, fouling the three-pointer by Washington. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. DiVincenzo kicks to Jones. Offline with his three.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
White finds Smith. Now here's Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over White. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DiVincenzo's got 23 points. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Chicago foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Levine. It's White on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
And that one falls for White. Jones checked in for Washington.
Kobe White.
And both free throws good for White.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
For Chicago, Zach LaVine.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by White. Outside, Levine. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Excellent D there from Williams. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Rebounded by the Wizards.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul.
And the first of two, no good. Brett Breaker.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
And Washington making a change here. Oubre is checked in, and an intentional foul right there.
Oubre Jr. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for Chicago, Jalen Smith. 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for Chicago, Jalen Smith. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So the Bulls win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.